Hey, what's up, everyone? Nice chilly day here in the Treasure Valley. Sun's just popping up here. Just wanted to kind of talk about something that I posted yesterday about kind of dwelling on the past and worrying about what you did in the past and letting that define you. One of the big things for me is that you always think that you regret what you did in the past, but I want you to think about it in a different way. I want you to think about the fact that what you did before put you where you are now. I've talked about it before. I was a athlete in high school, and I was all right. I played football in high school, and I got a scholarship to go to Southern Oregon University, and I wasn't sure that that's what I wanted. I thought I was better than what I was. I thought I was going to be a Pac-10 football player. At the time, it was Pac-10. Now it's Pac-12, and it's probably going to be Pac-20 in 20 years. So, I thought I was better than that. And so what didn't define that kind of was, I went over to Southern Oregon. I signed up for my classes. I headed over that way. And then I decided, in the summer I was going to go back to California, go spend some time with my grandparents. And my intention was that I was going to go play football. But in that, I ended up meeting my wife. When I was down there, things just kind of fell in place. I went down there for one reason and ended up, my grandmother said, you can stay with me for the summer, but you're going to go to church. And so I decided, okay, sure, you're going to make grandma happy. I'm going to go do what grandma says. She's a sweet old lady, took me in, fed me breakfast every day, took care of me, all that stuff. And, it was awesome because that was something that I wanted to do. And so I went down there with the intentions of hanging out and just having a good time. Went to church with my grandma and my cousin that I was really good friends with before we moved talked to me about what he was doing, and I introduced me to his girlfriend. Well, she had this friend that was my soon-to-be wife, and I didn't know it yet. But anyway, we met. And we spent the whole summer kind of just like ignoring each other, even though we knew that we wanted to date. And then, anyway, that changed my whole outlook. I didn't want to go to Southern Oregon. I didn't want to go play football. I didn't want to do that stuff. So I went and I introduced myself to her, and we ended up having a great relationship. I went up to Southern Oregon to register for my classes. I registered for my classes, jumped in my truck, and took off. Went back to California, forgot about football, and ended up becoming something different. I didn't know what defined me, but I met her and ended up getting married in 6 months. That was the best thing I ever did. So, all the stuff that was in the past, all those mistakes, you sit there, you think I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but without that, without me deciding not to take that leap and not to go play football, I would have never met my wife, and it would have never been something. So just don't dwell on the past. Think about what you can do. Think about, let your past, don't let it define you, but think about how it helped you and it made you a better person. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, Zach. See you later, buddy.